the home value, and if the home value increase, they have to pay the property tax based on that value. That means the homeowner pay a lot of money for their property tax. So after 1978, I believe they changed the Prop 13 came out, and every year the property tax only increased more than 2% based on the home value that we bought. Okay, so for somebody bought a home for 200,000 30 years ago, the property tax it might increase 2% every year from that 200,000 home value. Okay, so now today we talk about something else. It's also property tax, and we talk about Prop 58, Prop 189, 93, and 6090. And lastly, we talk about Prop 19. What Prop 19 does to all that? Prop 19 kick in and change everything. Okay, good or bad, we're gonna find out. And then at the end, you can have questions. So before we go to find out what happened to what changed it, we need to understand what was it before. So we're gonna try to find out what Prop 58 and Prop 193. So Prop 58 is when parents transfer their property to their children, and the Prop 193 is when the grandparent transfer the property to the grandchildren. Okay. For Prop 58 or 193, either the parent or the grandparent gave the property to the son, the daughter, or the grandchildren, or sell it. Either way, they are transfer of title. Okay. For Prop 1, let's read one by one. So I will ask everybody to read. We're gonna learn this together. So Alex, can you read the first one on Prop 58?
Parents transfer principal residence to child, or child to parents.
So it both way. So parents can transfer the property to their daughters or son, or the children can transfer the property to the parent. Okay. And then you want to go side by side or go all the way down?
Go down.
Go the way. Okay. So the second one, you think you want to read this one?
Child may be a son, daughter, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, stepchild, or child adopted before the age of 18. Spouses are eligible. Children are also eligible.
Okay, thank you. So you see, like here, we don't just stop at son or daughter. It can be son-in-law, daughter-in-law, even stepchild, and a child that adopted before age of 18. Because they try to avoid the case like you say you transfer the home to someone that's 53 years old, and you say that's my adopted son, right? To avoid transfer tax.
Cheating.
Yeah. So it has to be before the age of 18, right? Spouse of the children also eligible. That's good, right?
Okay.
So you need to remember all this, right? Or take notes or whatever it is. So this is what the Prop 58 is. Okay, we just follow the rule. And then with the next one, Jin, you want to read the next one?
Yeah, must complete a claim for reassessment exclusion for transfer between parent and child, form for a gift or purchase of real property between parents and child.
Thank you. So what does it mean? It can be, like a gift,
form.
or it can be a sale, either one. But after we do that, we have to get the form from the county and fill it out. Because if we don't do anything, the county will reassess the property tax. So what happened is the parent bought the house, for example, 400,000 in 1990, for example, 400, maybe too high, 400, too high. Maybe in,
Still good. Still good.
in 2000, parent bought
13.
a property
Okay, for
400,000. That makes sense.
That
That makes a lot of sense. So 2000, the parent bought a property of 400,000. And now the parent want to, you want to say or you want to give?
Gift.
Give first.
Okay, so give the son the property, and the property now worth 1.6 million.
Wow.
So the why we need to talk about Prop 58? Without Prop 58, right? The moment the parent give the home to the child, the son have to pay the property tax based on 1.6 million, because the property that the parent give to the son right now is value 1.6 million. The county, at the moment the title transfer from the parent to the son, title will look into the property reassessment, say, oh, this property now 1.6 million. So you, the son, will have to pay property tax based on 1.6 million. The son said, Mommy, I don't have money to pay for the property tax, even though you give me a free home, right? So they go to the county, get a form, and fill it out. Because this is a mom transfer to son, now the son qualified to pay property tax based on whatever the mom is paying right now. Then that's based on the price of 400,000 at the time she bought it. So the whole point of Prop 58 is that even it's a gift or it's a sale, that's the same thing. You can do the same. Okay?
It not depend on the time. Like example, mom bought that house 10 years ago or even a years ago.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but because the longer, the difference is bigger. Yeah,
but we don't know,
Yeah, if we give our son the home that we just bought recently, then the property tax doesn't change much because it's almost the same value, right?
Yeah.
But but we use the Prop 58 whenever we need to make sure to reduce the property tax.
The big gap.
Yeah, the big gap. Yeah. So that's between parent and children. That's Prop 58. Prop 193. Let's start learning Prop 193. So you want to read the first one?
Yes. Grandparents transfer their principal of residence to the grandchild.
Grandchild or grandchildren. Can you read also the second one because it's related?
Parents of a grandchild must be descendants.
That means passed away. Okay. Okay. So in Prop 193, the grandparent give the property to the grandchildren. In order to be qualified for Prop 193, to exclude the tax reassessment, the grandchildren parent must be no longer alive. So that means the parent has to be already passed away. I know it's weird, but because otherwise the grandparents they just give to the parents, right?
No, but somehow
you want to give to the
parents
grandchildren.
don't like the kid, but they want to give for the grandchildren.
Yeah. I heard one story. I think it's something else. It's not this one, but anyway, something like killing each other to get the property. But anyway, that's more fun to talk about.
No, we don't want to go that route.
Okay, we don't want to go far. Okay, so in this case, remember the grandparent can give the gift to the grandchildren, and the grandchildren can still pay the low property tax. Must be very low because the grandparent not only buy the property long time ago, and now the grandparent give the children the property, and then pay the very low property tax under Prop 193. Okay, so just remember the parent has to be passed away, otherwise they cannot apply for this. Okay, so Peter, can you read the next one?
Transfers from grandchildren to grandparents are not eligible for this tax relief.
Oh, okay. So what does it mean is it cannot do the reverse. For Prop 58, parent can give to child, child can give to parents. Okay? But for this one, only one way. Only grandparent give to the children.
Yeah.
Not the children to the grandparent. Okay? That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay. So let's see the next one. And can you read this one?
This resident need not to be new principal. Residency of the person that acquired the property.
Okay, thank you. The resident need not to be the new principal. Resident of the person that acquired the property. What does it mean is, for example, a lot of time you see grandparents take care of the grandson or granddaughter. They live in the house together for a long time, and now the grandparent decide to give the house to the grandson or granddaughter. That means the grandson or granddaughter been living in the property for a long time, and now he legally owned the property. right? So that's what it means. I saw that a lot of time. But of course, the parent not alive no more. Okay. The next one, you ain't gonna read this one.
No limit be placed on the assessed value of the principal residency that may be excluded from reassessment.
Okay, thank you. So what does it mean? For example, the grandparent bought the property 400,000 in 2000, and now it's 1.6 million, and that's fine. The son, the grandson or the granddaughter still paying the property tax based on the 400,000 home value. Okay, doesn't matter. The home value not gonna be 1.6 or $2 million. That's the same. Doesn't matter. Why we talk about this? Because Prop 19 kick in a number. There's a limitation. Okay, there's a change. That's why it's different. All right. So, Mong, you wanna read this one for me?
Transfers by sale, gift, or inheritance qualified for the exemption.
Okay, thank you. So for both Prop 58 and 193, it can apply to both all cases like sale or gift or inheritance, right? It's okay. All right. So Jackie, can you read this? Can you see it?
I cannot see.
You cannot see. So Alex. Okay, Helen, can you see? Can you read?
Okay.
Claim must be filed within 3 years after the date of purchase or transfer, or within 6 months after the notice of submittal to assessment.
Thank you, thank you. So this one say after the transfer, you have 3 years to file, but why wait that 3 years? Normally within 6 months, the county will send the grandson or the granddaughter the new tax bill with a much higher number. So normally they will come back and say, I am the grandson, I'm qualified for 193, so I need a form to fill out, and they get to exclude from tax reassessment right away. Nobody wait until 3 years later, but just in case somebody doesn't know. Somebody doesn't know at all and then keep paying for property tax, high property tax. If like within 3 years that person found out, oh my God, I am qualified for this prop, then he still have the chance to do this. Okay?
And does he get reimbursed?
That's we don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that at all. Okay. So can you read the last one, Alex?
Must complete claim of for reassessment exclusion for transfer from grandparents to grandchild. Form for a gift or purchase for real property from grandparent to grandchild.
So just the meaning is just we have to apply it for the form. That's it. You have to fill out the form.
Okay.
Sally may have a question.
Sully, you have a question. Go ahead, Sully.
Whoa.
It's a storm.
If they did not do it within the 6 months, and let's just say
So
they
the
did it
roads.
closer to the 3 years, and the grandparents are no longer alive, does it require signatures of both parties?
That's dangerous.
Or has his ownership already been established and only one signature is required?
I see the form. I see that. I think they both need to sign the form. They need to sign the form. Yeah. So I don't know what if the grandparent passed away. I don't know what happened, but there is signature from both.
So the both proposition, they are work on the residential or the investment house too,
Oh.
or only the residential?
Okay. Good question. So Jackie asking, is this for owner occupy only or for investment or second home? Okay. Good question. I'm not sure if I have it the next one, but okay. Prop 19 kick in. Before it can be any kind of property, but now Prop 19 said only owner occupy. So now we have Prop 19 kick in. So look, we have one side Prop 58 and 193, the other side Prop 19. So right now you see it's only for principal residence. So meaning for both Prop 58 and Prop 193, it had to be owner occupied. Not even single family, a second home. Not even second home or investment home, okay? So let me see. Principal resident. Okay. Also, when the grandson or the son accepted the home, he or she must live in the property as the owner occupied in order to qualify for these two props. If somebody say, oh, my grandparents give me the home, but I don't live there, I have my own home, I rent this one out, and that's different story. He or she won't qualify for Prop 58 or 193. That means he or she had to pay the property tax of the current market value. So long time ago, for somebody gave their children a property, like it worth like $5 million now, like most, because before they can give like vacation home or hotel, not hotel, vacation home, right? Huge resort vacation home, and the person who accepted the property, the son or the daughter, they rent it out and they don't have to pay high property tax. That's a lot of money. So the county seeing that they lose so much money, so they change it to Prop 19. So now the restriction.
Have a restriction, say how many years you live in occupied inside.
I think but at the moment the grandson or the son move in get the home, he had to claim it as owner occupied. If at the moment he moved out, that changed. That had to be changed right away. He had to be live in there all the time to qualify for this. Sally, you have a question?
Yeah, how do they know to move out? Doesn't it fall under intention? You know, just like when you buy a house with an FHA loan, you go in at the intention that you're going to live there, but the majority of people that buy a second home, that buy it with an FHA, wait a few months or what have you, and they rent it out. You know, how does the county know that he's no longer living there? Because would it not fall under intention? And then in that way go around the system? I'm asking for a friend.
I got it. I understand your question, Sally. If nobody knows, you move out of the house. If nobody know anything, then you okay. But what if you forgot and you rent it out and you file in your tax return, and then the IRS gonna catch it?
Yeah.
You know, like some people, they come to us, they ask us to do loan for them, and they say, this is my owner occupied, but when they look at the tax return, it shows rental income. So it really, we do something wrong, we normally forget, and then it just happened, it show up in the document, and that's why, you know, the IRS catch it. If otherwise people don't know, Sally.
Isn't it the county that is assessing and not the IRS? And so the county doesn't have access to our tax returns.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I don't know how they find out, really. But if they want to, they can. If they don't pay attention to us, they don't know anything. But by the time they want to know something about someone, they know everything about that person. Trust me. So if somebody doing something wrong, and if he also do something else wrong, and he get caught by something else, and then everything gonna be out in the light, right? The IRS can find out a lot of things. Yeah, it's just we just have to be very carefully when we do something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one under Prop 19, Hui, can you read the second one?
19.
The first one. Read the first one.
The principal residence of transferor and transferee.
So that meaning that the transferor own it and own occupy, and now when he or she give it to their son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter, the grandson or daughter have to live in it as an owner occupied too. So both have to use it as owner occupied to qualify for Prop 193 or 58. Then the next one. Yes, Jane. Yes.
So does it mean that at the time of transfer that the transferee has to be in the residence?
I'm sorry. One more time, Jane.
At the time of transfer, the transferee, the receiver, has to live in that residence. Is that what it means?
No. It means
Or
like
they will, or
they will live in it at the
Yeah.
moment they become the owner. At the
Okay.
moment they become the owner. They don't have to live there already.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Or they already live there and now they
They
become the
rent, yeah.
owner. That's okay. They continue living there. That's fine. Good question. So the next one, you want to read the next one, Jin?
Which one is it?
This one.
Value limit of current taxable value plus 1 million as annually adjusted.
Okay, this is regarding to the number now, okay? Let's make an example. This gonna be some calculation. So go back to the example. Let's pick the parent. The parent bought the property 400,000 in 2000, okay? Now the property worth 1.4 million. So taxable value is 400,000 plus 1 million is 1.4 million. So that means it's good. It's okay.
Better.
At the moment, we add the base value 400,000 to the cap 1 million. We know the maximum it's 1.4 million. That means it's okay. The son who got the property now still pay the property tax based on the 400,000 base value under Prop 58. When it change, if the property now worth $2 million, so 400 base value plus 1 million is what? 1.4. 1.4. The difference between 2 million and 1.4 is how much?
600,000.
600,000. So the 600,000 now at 400,000 is a million. The 400 base value plus the difference is the base value the parent bought the property is 400. The difference is how much? 600. Because 2 million minus 1.4.
Yeah.
600 plus 400 is what?
1 million.
1 million. Now even under Prop 58, the son will still pay the property tax based on 1 million.
If the value of the house is 2 million. Right?
Yes, because of Prop 19. Thank you. Now the son has to pay 1 million instead of 1 million property tax based on 1 million instead of property tax based on 400. Do you get it? Let me make another example. You do the calculation for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get it, Jivanan? You get it?
Yeah. Can you make another example that doesn't add up to a million?
Okay.
Okay.
The same thing, 400,000, write down, don't you know, 400,000, the parent bought the property in 2000. Now 2021.
2 million.
No, it's 1.9 million.
Okay.
1.9 million worth of the property. So, remember, Prop 19 said the base value, the current taxable value is the 400 plus 1 million.
Okay.
So it's only 1.4 million, but the property is 1.9.
500.
What is the difference?
500.
500 the difference. So now how much the son will have to pay property tax based on?
900.
900 because 400 base value plus the difference of 500 is 900,000. Look like everyone get it. I'm gonna give you one more example to make sure. Now the same parent, the property bought in 2000 400,000, but now the property worth 1.6 million. How much the son will have to pay property tax based on what number?
200 and 400, 600.
600. Yeah, Tikan got it. That's it. But you have to remember this. Okay, this is new. Before we don't have to do any calculation. We know the son or the grandson will have to pay property tax based on whatever the grandparent or the parent pay. But now we have to do the calculation. Say no, you don't, because your home value now worth so much. You pay property tax based on a different number, not the 400,000. Hello. All right. So next one, Kitikan, can you read this?
Family homes and farms.
Okay, thank you. So family homes and farm meaning it had to be you know, it can be a farm, but because they still live in it. Owner occupied is okay, right? People, they do farm, they live in the home.
Yeah.
So as long as somebody occupy the property, that's okay. Not second home, not investment. Then they qualify for Prop 58 and Prop 193 to not reassess their property tax with the current value. Okay? All right, the next one. Tracy, you just come in. Can you read this for me?
Sorry, I'm late. Eliminate exclusion for other real estate property other than the principal residence.
So just read. Thank you. Just saying this only for primary home, owner occupied, no other property. That's it. Right? All right. The last one. The next one. Julian, can you read this? Read this for me.
Parent of the grandchild who qualify a children of grandparent must be deceased on the day of transfer.
Thank you. So that means when the grandparent give the property to the grandson or the granddaughter, the parent either pass away on the same day or before that. So you have to kill someone to give
Not
someone.
after. Before.
To give someone the property.
Parent.
So it's insane, but
That's the sad thing.
Bên
Parent has to
trong-
be die.
yes,
Bên trong,
yes, chị Jennifer.
Is it possible you can give an example of the gift give to two children instead of one? Say if you have, if the parents have two children and they want to give it at the same time for two children.
You know, it just both of them gonna be on title, but they both have to live in the home.
So each of them with the restriction or the limit, with the limit, it applies to each person, right? Each child.
No, from my understanding, it's applied to the property, not to the person.
Yeah.
If you do that, if it's on person that I'm gonna give to 5 children, then that's not doesn't make sense. It's on the property only, on the property, and not on how many people you give it to.
It'd be hard for both of them to live in the same home.
They have to they have to live in the same home. Yes.
Realistically, right?
But they will be
They have to own the property. Yeah.
I will pay you.
And the limit of the property is also the base value plus the million. Doesn't matter how many children or grandchildren.
How many recipients? You mean
I
how many
don't-
recipients?
I
It
don't.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They don't even
Yeah.
say it, but I don't think it's matter. It doesn't say it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then can you read this one for me?
File for homeowners exception within 1 year of transfer.
Thank you. So before Prop 19, we have 3 years to file, but now only 1 year. It makes sense, right? Okay. I don't know what the implementing status. I don't know, so I'm gonna skip that. So this one will be effective. It is Prop 19 already effective on February 16, 2021. So it's already effective.
New, huh?
So you need to know this and talk about it with your client. Now we go to Prop 60 and Prop 90. This thing's something different. It's about us.
Yes.
It's not about grandchildren or children anymore. No more. It's us. So you can plan like when you want to move the next home. If you move too early, you lose something.
55.
Especially if you are almost there. I was planning to wait until 55 to move, but I moved a little bit early now, so I lose it. But anyway, so Prop 60, can you read it, Alex?
It allowed homeowners over the age of 55 to transfer the assessed value of their present home to a replacement home if the replacement home was located in the same county.
Thank you, Alex. So normally, for example, this parent, they bought the home $400,000 in 2000. They lived there until now, 2021, and they're only 54. and they buy a home right now for a different home. Their home 2 million, their home 4 million now become maybe 2 million, and then now they bought a $3 million home, okay, because they want to move into the bigger home. Of course, they have to pay property tax of $3 million home because they're only 54. If one of them 55, then they move into the $3 million home, but they pay property tax with the $400,000 because they can transfer that to a new home.
But do they have to add 1 million different?
No. I'm just making a number. It can be any number, right?
Just for the property.
But let's see, am I right or not? I think if there is I think it's wrong. That's a wrong example. They have to buy a home that's the same value
Or lesser.
or less to qualify for that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 54 years old bought a $3 million home. We have to pay the property tax based on the $3 million.
Yeah.
Period. But they say no. I want to wait until 55. I buy a property that's the same with the value of the home. But I forgot how much is there a limit here?
Yeah, maybe it had a limit.
I forgot what is the limit, but
10
anyway.
to 20%.
But Prop 19 kicked in. We will look into that later. Okay, I remember it had to be the same value. For example, do you have something to say, Anand? You have something?
I think it's the same or less.
Same or less. Yeah, I remember same or less. So the parent, they wait till one of them 55. Their home right now, if they sell it, it's $2 million. Now at age 55, they sell the $2 million home. They move into a $2 million home or less than $2 million home. Then they don't have to pay tax on the $2 million home. They pay tax based on the $400,000 home.
But it has to be in the same county.
Same county, yes.
For that 60, Prop 60, it had to be in the same county. Good one. Thank you for all the questions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense, right?
Makes sense.
Either one 55 or both have to vote.
Only one of them had to be 55.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you hate your husband, you want to cling on to him until you buy the house, right?
Yeah, wait until you purchase, right?
I know.
But Prop 90 is almost the same as Prop 60. The only difference is different county. So if someone, the same couple, they sell the home at $2 million, they want to buy another home $2 million in a different county, they can still apply for this exemption, even though they move to a different county.
Wait. Their original home is assessed at $2 million, or they bought it at $2 million?
No, they bought the property $400,000.
Okay.
But now they sell it at $2 million.
And they bought.
And
So
then
it's the same thing applies, but in another county.
yeah, same thing.
But only certain counties allow it.
That's true. I think on Prop 890, it's like only 10 county allow that.
Well, to make it clear, only the county that cooperates.
Cooperate with Prop 90.
Yeah, that was before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How many county do we have?
Say how many years you have to live inside the
No, it's not how many years, it's how old are you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No matter how many years you live in.
Yeah.
Not 2 years.
Because if you only live there 2 years, then
not
the same is
different.
not much, right?
Yeah.
But the longer, the better.
AMC, do you know if these counties are the destination counties or the origination?
No, it's right. It's right
Over
there. It's right there at the bottom.
Alameda,
Those are
North
the
and
counties.
I know, but is it referring to the destination property?
Doesn't matter.
The end property or the property that you sold?
That's a 10 county.
10 county.
This prop only for California, and I think California have how many prop county? 13 county or how many? This is only
10.
No, hold on.
Right?
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, that's 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This 10 county apply Prop 90.
Correct.
But California have more than 10
Oh, of
counties.
course. Yeah, that's a lot.
Do they have like 13 counties?
It
Or?
doesn't say there or no? Okay, no.
I think that each of it is.
Yeah, those are all counties.
I think that
We have
I
to-
think
Those
20,
are counties.
28 counties. There
Yeah.
are 28 counties.
But those are those are separated by counties.
Those are counties, yeah.
Yes, it's more than
No,
10.
no, but I mean, is this the county that the new home will be in?
Only the people have to live in one of the county and transfer to one of the county here to qualify for this. It has to be in those 10 counties only.
Between those, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have Santa Clara. Oh, it does.
Of course, Santa Clara. Yeah.
California has 58 counties.
58 county?
Wow.
Yeah. Here, all of it.
Actually,
All of it. Yeah, all of it. I don't
Not
know where
Google.
Right there.
Italy.
Yeah, right there on your right hand side.
Where is it?
You see Santa Cruz on the right hand side of Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Is it Santa Clara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. So San Bernardino is the biggest county, huh? I did not know.
Yep.
So 52 county?
58.
58 county. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of county. But
Yeah.
only 10 county allow Prop 90.
Right.
But look, that's the old thing. Now we're gonna learn the new thing, okay? Okay, let's see how this is the old thing. Let's see. Okay, so this is the rule. So Peter, can you read the first one?
Requirement for Prop 60, Prop 90. One of the spouse must be at least 55 years of age when the original property was sold.
Thank you. So it had to be one of them, not all both. Ivanan, you want to read the second one?
Okay, the replacement property must be principal residence of equal or lesser current market value than the original property and purchased or built within 2 years before or after of the sale of the original property.
Thank you. So first of all, have to be principal resident. That means the owner occupied. Second one we talk about, it has to be equal or lesser current market value. Then the original property doesn't mean that go back to 400,000. The original property market value. Okay. And then purchase or build within 2 years before or after of the sale or original property. What does it mean? Purchase or build within 2 years.
Within 2 years you gotta buy a new one?
No. I think it's more like for the new home.
The new home has to be purchased within 2
If you
years.
sell the old one, you have to buy the new one.
Because
Within 2 years.
because the new home sometimes take very long to build.
Yeah.
But in order to qualify for this prop, the time frame for the new home is 2 years. At the time you sell your old home and the time you get your new home has to be within 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Everybody's.
So you have period, 2 years period to buy it.
Yeah.
To close.
To close the
yeah, to close.
new home. New home. Okay. So you gonna read this one for me?
When we sell
To
the
receive
house.
retroactive relief from the date of transfer, you must file your claim within 3 years, following the purchase date or new construction completion date of the replacement property.
So this one also give 3 years to file the claim for not reassess the property tax. But this is, I think Prop 19 kick in and change something, okay? So I don't know. Let's go to the next one slide later. Andrea, are you there? You want to read the last one? No, not there. Joss?
I'm
here.
Okay, go ahead. Read the last one for me, Andres.
So, this is a one-time only benefit. Once you have filed and received this tax relief, neither you nor your spouse who resides with you can ever file again, even upon your spouse's death or if the two of you divorce. The only exception is that if you become disabled after receiving this tax relief for age, you may transfer the base year value a second time because of the disability.
Thank you, Andre. So this old rule is say, okay, you can only use Prop 60 or 90 once in your whole lifetime.
One time.
Okay? And they have so many scenarios. It's so complicated. But Prop 19 kick in and say you can have it up to 3 times. So you don't worry. So when by the time you 55 years old, you change property, you apply one time. In 60 you can change again, and then 70 you can change again. You have 3 times.
Who wants to move at that age?
Maybe.
Okay.
Or you can remarry to somebody who hasn't done it.
Oh wow. I don't know about that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you have all the plans.
She's very creative, by the way. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to Prop 19 now to see what's happening. Okay. So again, it all only for owner occupied. For all the prop we talk about today is for only owner occupied. So Prop 58, Prop 193, Prop 60, Prop 90. Okay. So again, purchase of or newly construct resident within 2 years of sale. So we talked about it already. So the time you sell your home and the time you move in to your new home, you only have 2 years. More than that, you don't get it. Okay. Let's see. Location of replacement home. Before we have Prop 60 and Prop 90. You know, like Prop 60 allow only within the same county. Prop 90, you know, you have to be this in this 10 county. And now Prop 19 kick in. What happened? Anywhere. Doesn't matter. You move from here to there, from there to here. You get to qualify for Prop 60 and 90.
Location,
okay?
it doesn't matter now.
Okay. Now, value limit. For Prop 60 and 90, it's different from Prop 58 and 193. For Prop 58 and 93, there's a limit of $1 million on top of the original value. But Prop 60 and 90, it will be any value.
Wow.
Ignore this because it is too complicated. You don't want to learn the old rule anymore because you don't need it.
That one is better.
Any value. So if you want to move up to $5 million in a home, you're fine with it. Actually, here you go. Amount about 100% is added to transfer value. So only 100%, not like 5 million. 100. But I don't know how to calculate this 100%. Okay. So any value, but look, amount about 100% is added to the transfer value. So the difference will be added to the original, and it like the other one, but it's okay up to 100%. That's a lot. 100%. How much? If somebody bought a home $1 million now, 10 years later, 100% is how much? 2 million? No.
No. 100% is just double.
Yeah, 100% is just double.
Yeah.
Times two.
1
Times
million.
two.
1 million.
Just times 2?
Yeah,
100% times 2?
Yeah,
Sure?
times two only.
We need to talk about math now. I'm not sure.
Not 100 times.
Not 100 times. Okay.
Just double, 100% is double.
Okay, double. So 10 years later, if he or she sell that home and buy a new one, it can be, if it's 2 million,
Yeah.
wait,
Both
2
1
million.
million.
Wait, but 2 million add 1 million is 3 million, right? Because it added, right? Added to the transfer value. You bought it here $1 million, right? At that time, you buy a $3 million home. This one added double it is 2 million, add a 1 million is 3 million. So you okay to buy a $3 million home paying the property tax of a $1 million.
Whatever the difference.
So that's good. That's better.
No, you add 100%, you just add 1 million, not add 2
Does it
million.
have any phone where I have to write it down to fill out this one?
2 million.
Wow.
The
Is it
value.
19 or
The
9?
value.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Yeah, I
What
think
are-
she right.
What did she say?
Like if you bought the house before like 1 million and now you sell like 2 million, and the tax will ring from 2 million, not 3 million.
Amount about 100%.
If now the value is 3 million, you still need to pay the tax
The
for 1 million.
1 million,
different.
Amount,
Because
let's read this carefully. We try to understand, right?
Yeah.
Amount about 100 million is added
100%.
Added
to
to transfer value.
To transfer value.
Yeah, the transfer value is 2 million and we add 100%.
Oh, to the transfer value.
You see,
Transfer
you know what? I will call by tax CPA to talk to him, and I will let you know. But to my understand, it like the other one. You add on top of it. But I will check, and we'll get back to you next time. But I will check because this confusing.
Yeah.
Really confusing. To me, it's like added to the transfer value.
So anything above 2 million, you be taxed.
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Above 100%. So if you bought it for $1 million, right?
Now
it's 2
you
million,
sell 2 million.
right? Anything above 2 million it will be
And
taxed.
so that means if you buy 3 million, you have to pay the property tax
As per 1
of,
million.
of $2 million property tax, because 1 million base property tax plus a different 1 million now is 2 million. It's not okay. Not
above 100%.
okay. Let's make it simple. If somebody bought a property now $1 million, sell for 2 million,
Yeah.
and buy 2.5. Instead of paying only property tax based on 1 million, he or she pay tax based on 1.5 million.
Oh, not 500.
500.
No, because you are paying tax when you did
You bring the tax
from the
1
previous
million
one.
come to the new house.
Yeah, because you still pay less than what you're supposed to pay now. You only pay property tax based on 1.5 million
1.5.
instead of 2.5 million. You see that? You see the difference there? If we think correctly, that's how it works.
Yeah, that
But
makes
I would
sense.
double check with my CPA to see how it works. Okay? Okay. But that's a good one to talk about. Awesome. Okay. How many transfer? We can transfer 3 times. This is for us.
3 times.
3 times, not 1 time. So she can happy. See you transfer soon.
I have plan.
Does it have
See you
age
transfer
limit? Does it have age or time limit, or I can transfer this year and the next year and the year after?
I don't see any time limit.
Not time limit.
You can transfer, but when you transfer too soon, they're not much different because the property tax no different. So yeah, I don't think they put the time there because they don't need to. Okay. Okay, this we don't need to know, but this effective by April 1st, 2021, so it already effective.
Oh, just this year.
Okay. So we'll go back on the value limit because I'm not so sure myself. We'll talk about it next time. I think we are done. So any questions? If I don't know, I can always ask my CPA, so don't worry, just ask. Okay. So anything?
Question, Nancy?
Yes?
On your very first slide, at the bottom of the left column, it says info is in LA County.
Form are available. Are you talking about this slide?
Yeah, the forms are available from Assessors website.
Yeah, why it say LA County?
Or is it because this information is?
This one I got from the website of the county.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So it's probably can be Santa Clara County or stuff like that.
I don't know why.
It pertains to us, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's for LA County. Maybe we need to go to Santa Clara County.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Anything else? Otherwise, we done. Any other questions?
Clear.
You clear? Good? All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Very good, Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why do we have to pay taxes?
You have to learn more about Rock City.
Rock City? You want to learn more about Rock City? You just have to transfer your home, then you know. Learn by real example.